Okay.
Chicka, chicka.
Yeah.
Kill Bill and Rev. We don't suck.
Ooh. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. It's your boy, Kill Bill, your boy Rav, and that's right, we got Joe Biden in the house. Everybody give it up, Joe Biden, good looking man. Oh yeah.
Also known as Ryan Magee, and in some corners of the world as Ryan Magee.
Oh shit.
And in other corners of the world, Ryan Rastafarian.
I didn't know you knew my home name, you know? That's really good.
We do our research. We're like Nardwar. We really dig deep.
Yeah.
We checked your wiki page. By wiki, I mean your super mega fandom page.
Of course. Well, thank you for showing the respect. As I said, you know, I haven't been called what was again? Rian
Magee.
Rian Magee. Magee's a new one. I've heard a lot of Magee isms out there, but Magee is definitely, I think, my favorite. I think I'm actually going to go by that from now on. Open up an Italian restaurant.
It's powerful.
Thank you. You're welcome. I mean, we do our research, and it's a special episode. We're really big fans of your work. You're a good person that we also happen to know. And also, it's the big episode, the big one. That's right, episode 31. Everyone's favorite number.
Oh, shit.
Uh-huh. And my favorite position in bed.
Yes.
That's right. It's basically the girl, my partner is 1. She's just laying straight on her back,
so it's
arms
actually
down.
just called 31. It's not position number 31.
No.
It's literally called sex position 31.
No, it's sex. It's like 69, but 31 instead. She's laying straight. She's the number 1. I'm 3. I've got my back turned to her, sort of like an embryo-like pose, and I got an intense erection. And it's a power move, honestly. Yeah.
Okay.
So very happy to have you on such a special episode. Thank you for coming on. What an honor.
Thank you for having me and my squeaky ass chair. We're both excited to be here, and it's in kind because I'm a big fan of y'all's work. I listen to y'all pop up on my Spotify all the time.
Sorry about that.
No. This is by my choosing.
Oh, thank you, man.
So it's cool to finally talk on this podcast, even though we've talked in real life.
Yeah, it is a bit strange, especially because you guys had us on your podcast first. So thank you. You guys kind of inspired the idea of us doing a podcast because we kicked around the idea for a couple years. We actually had the intro around for a couple years, but seeing how like really focused you guys were and organized and everything, just something about that really motivated us, and we wanted to have something that was fun and consistent. We wanted to do something consistent, and we definitely chalk it up to you guys having us on your podcast. Thanks a lot for that.
Oh, well, I'll definitely take all credit for that. So you're welcome.
Yeah, it's all you, dude. It's all, yeah.
To both of you, y'all are welcome.
Thank you. Despite Matt not wanting us on.
Of course.
Yeah.
You had to twist Matt's arm on that one, you know. But.
Yeah, he really didn't want to have us on, but you came through for us, and we appreciate it. And also, thanks for the squeaky chair. Honestly, Bill has a squeaky chair too.
Yeah.
So you guys, it's just going to be double the fun.
You actually make me feel. Listen, you made me feel a little bit better. It's actually, it's like I'm like in a lazy boy right now. It's like the weirdest setup humanly possible. So but it's leathery, not real leather. So it's like got a nice like.
Do you hear mine right now?
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. You make me feel less self-conscious about my chair because Rav, he records hanging upside down to make sure that there's no sound whatsoever. So
he hangs by his fingernails.
No, actually, I do the whole 50 Cent in the Club music video thing where I just constantly doing sit-ups throughout the episode. It just keeps me kind of awake, you know?
That's actually like, I don't know if you know this, but people always say, like, well, the first thing they say about Rav is like, wow, he's a good rapper. And then the second thing they say is like, his core is phenomenal.
Yeah, people confuse me for 50 Cent all the time.
Yeah. You do look just like him.
Yeah, y'all definitely have a very similar complexion to 50 Cent Rav, I have to say.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, man. Thanks also for like being genuine about it and not like, you know, condescending. I appreciate it.
Yeah, how do you not shit your pants in the morning when looking in the mirror when you're like, oh shit, it's 50? Oh, That's just me.
Who's to say I don't? Who's to say that I don't? You know what? This is actually a very good transition into something I wanted to talk to you guys about. So in preparation for this episode, even though I know you, Ryan, I wanted to make sure I did the right research. And there's no better place than the Super Mega Fandom website.
Oh, boy.
And went straight into the fun facts. That's fun facts with a Z. Of course.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, this is like early 2000s internet, like Z is the best letter ever type of shit. Okay.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking sick. Honestly, when I saw it, I was like, why didn't we think of that? We should have been WeDon'tSuck, but you know, it's okay. Too late on that.
We can rebrand, dude. Don't never say never, dude. We can rebrand at any moment.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to read out some of my favorite fun facts. There's actually 5 fun facts about Ryan. That's only 5 fun facts.
I mean, 5 is a lot, right? I mean, that's fun facts. 5
is a lot. Okay, well, I'm going to pick out like maybe 3 of my favorite ones. And I want you, Bill, to explain what they are in reference to.
Oh, great. Sure.
Because it's no fun getting Ryan to talk about this.
Yeah, you're right, dude. I'll explain for him. I know everything.
Because you both have the squeaky like chair situation going on, so I know you guys are in tune, you know, like you're synced. Yeah. So I know that Ryan can just project thoughts straight into your head. So,
dude, our chakras are aligned.
Absolutely. So, the first one here. I love the phrasing on this one. Let me just finish this one from start to finish. Ryan wanted to Snapchat his shit falling into the toilet bowl to Matt. Instead, he shat all over the toilet and spent 20 minutes cleaning it up himself. Now, my favorite part about this whole sentence is the himself, because it raises sort of a lot of questions. Did they think that if they didn't include the word himself, that we might assume as readers that Ryan shit all over the toilet and then Matt cleaned it up?
Well could
I'm glad
have, you know?
that little touch of, you know, himself. So, Bill, explain the thinking, please.
Oh yeah, well that was in Wisconsin, right, Ryan? That was Wisconsin. It was a cold night, and you were a little bored, but that bathroom was real warm. You know, the rest of the house was freezing.
Yeah,
but you know, you knew what you had to do, and you had to take that Snapchat. Now, your aim, you know, the idea was great. The aim had there's a little bit of work. Need a little bit of work, but overall, I'm thinking, you know, it was a good time for you. Am I pretty much on the mark here, like on the nose, or like? Am I missing anything?
I think that's a perfect representation of what I kind of wish was the scenario. I feel like that would have been a better story, but you know, instead of shitting all over the toilet in my apartment complex lobby, that fucking sucked.
It's a power move. Explain.
It was like the one time because Matt would constantly send like me like him shitting into a toilet, right? He just boom.
Of course.
That would just be the Snapchat really quick, be like, oh, it's very shocking. I'm like, I'm gonna join him. I'm gonna do this because he's shown me a lot of love. I gotta show him love back, and this is gonna merge our friendship to an even closer relationship. So I go in there and I'm a gleeful boy. I'm like, I'm finally gonna squirt into a toilet and shock Matt for once. But nope. I was still the one that was left shocked, unfortunately. And it was 20 minutes.
Did you still film it? Did you go like, hey, check this out, Matt? And then, oh God!
That's the thing. When I filmed me just really trying to... Because it's like unpopping a cork. That's why I had to film it, because it was going to be like just one big pop. And when I did that, I was filming it, and then I went to go like watch it, and I didn't look at the toilet. So I went watch it on my phone, because my ass was still facing the toilet, and I just I hear the sound, but I see nothing but a clean toilet bowl in the image in the video that I'm watching.
Man.
Right.
And so my heart sank, and I turn around and I see the mossy mess I created.
I don't want to get too in depth here, but like, what was the consistency of the shit? Was it like diarrhea? Was it like harder? Or somewhere in between? Like what happened with that?
Is it like a shotgun blast kind of thing?
Yeah, it was not too solid.
12 gauge?
But okay, like kind of wintergreen, Colgate.
Right, yeah, of course.
I wish Colgate actually made dipping, like dip.
Yeah.
If Colgate made dip and then you spit it into a toilet, it would smell and look just like that situation.
That's
hot.
That's good. That's good. I'm gonna save that for the old spank bank.
Well, you know what? That could have gone way worse. You know? You could have still accidentally like filmed that, and then instead of sending it to Matt, made it like public. You know, so think of it that way. Things could have gone way worse.
Things could have gone way worse, Ryan. You could have had a brain aneurysm. I'm like, yeah, I could have been dead. But luckily, all I did was
just stroked out half through shit. They falling down, shitting on the floor.
Like, imagine Matt's just like, what's taking Ryan so long? And he has to call security to like break down the door, and it's just shit all on the, not even in the bowl, just all on the toilet, and me dead, like bleeding from the nose on the ground. That would have looked like the most intense shit I've ever taken.
Wait, and then the Snapchat just playing on loop of you like shitting and missing the toilet, like in your hand, like in your dead body. You got rigor mortis, and they're like, wow, this is unfortunate. That would be a great way to go out, in my opinion.
See, you should be thankful that it didn't happen. You know, I love it whenever people say that, like, it could have gone way worse. Hey, you know, I know your mom died in that car crash, but your dad could have died too. You're like, you know what? You're right. I feel way better now.
It's like, thanks. My mom's still mush in a car, but okay.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? I never thought of it that way. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, time for fact number 2. You'll see a little pattern developing here.
Okay. Is it all about poo-poo?
No, not all of it.
Okay.
Come on. I'm better than that. Anyway, Ryan once sharted during a super mega cast.
Did I?
Dude, this is a fun fact with a Z at the end, okay? You're going to tell me this is bullshit? Look, I found this on the internet.
I'm trying to remember because I feel like I would have.
You know what? Bill will remember it for you.
I'll remember for you. It was episode. It was the episode with us. Remember, you just started violently shitting your pants in the middle of our interview. Like you were like, yeah. So how'd you guys meet?
I did it with a straight face.
Yeah, just like you stared us down, like hella angry looking. Actually, like,
you didn't know what was going on until I saw your nostrils flaring a little. Just ooh. Okay, this is Ryan.
Yeah, that's why I was sitting so far away from the mic. Yeah, I was trying to back away from you, but and you looked furious the entire time. That wasn't communicated in your tone, but you were super furious, and you were doing like the, I'll cut your neck motion every time I looked over at you.
Yeah,
and
every time I did it, weird. Like a little squirted out each time.
Yeah, so I thought it was a threat to not like talk about it,
Yeah.
Boner pills, that's what we're talking about. Good stuff. Yeah, so that's true. Good memory, Bill. Honestly, I've sharted quite a lot in my life just because, I say quite a lot, right? At least a handful of times in my life I think I've sharted where I was like, there was one time where I was super proud. I was certain I was going to have a loud-ass fart. I was going to rip like a big one, mean one. Like, hey, guys, check this shit out. And then I rip it, and I definitely shit myself. Fart.
Check this out. And you just shit yourself violently in front of them.
Yeah. Actually, once it was just on my own. I was trying to impress myself with how loud I could do it. And I went for it, and it was silent, and I shit myself. That was the saddest, because there was no satisfaction.
Those are the worst ones. Those are the ones that just sneak up on you.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, watch this. And you're about to, like, you're going to put a little more into it, because it's like when you're performing on stage, you project your voice. You project a fart when you're trying to be funny, you're trying to project it out to the audience. And sometimes that doesn't work out.
You gotta get the acoustics just right.
Dude, I was twisting my hips and everything.
Yeah, no, most of the time, okay, just for 100% transparency, most of the time when I'm like about to shart, I can tell I'm about to shart. You know what I mean? And I'll like stop like in the last second.
Wait, what are you saying? You're like, every time I've sharted my pants, I know I'm about to shart.
No, not every time I've sharted.
Bill,
that's just a fetish, dude.
Y'all are twisting up my words.
That's just you going, I'm about to shit myself, and then you shit yourself.
No. It was like I was every time that, like I could tell, like, I don't actually shart I've only sharted like once or twice in my life, but
sure.
I can tell like when it's going to happen.
Right.
I can stop it right beforehand, and I'll be like, oh, that's going to be a shart. I'm going to stop. I'm not going to shit myself violently in front of all these guys. So
you sound so smug. I only sharted once or twice in my life. How dare
but they
you?
were real bad. Like one time I just like shat myself, like full on shat myself. So like
as an adult human,
It's not like it was just like really bad diarrhea, like out of the blue, and it was just like
when
unstoppable.
We were in LA last year.
Yeah, it was real. It was real bad. But I was at home, thank God. But that would have been,
Yeah, I usually shart at home. I usually don't shart in public. But it would be, if you ever, my advice to the We Don't Suckers out there, if you ever do go for that like big fart and you go for it and it's silent and you shit yourself in front of your homies, just play it off like, just kidding, and just run away.
Yeah.
Obviously, don't actually run, like kind of penguin walk out of the room.
Because you might leave a trail if you run.
Which is good if you're in a cave and you don't want to get lost, but not particularly good if you're in like your homie's apartment.
Yeah, you follow the scent there.
Right, yeah, exactly.
That happens to me a lot when I'm hanging out with my boys. I'm in a cave and I get lost, so that's good to know, The other time I sharted was that, actually. I did that on purpose to get myself out of the cave.
Yeah, exactly. But you did say like before I shart, I know I'm gonna shart.
I knew because I knew I was in the cave. I knew I had to get out of the cave, and I was just preemptively sharting.
But like,
is it even a shart if you do it on purpose?
Well, it's like a shart is like a shit fart, right?
Yeah, but I mean, most people fart when they shit, just generally, right?
Right, but a shart, I guess it's like when you. I think there has to be either an element of like oopsie daisy. Or you got to have your pants on. What do you think, Ryan?
Oh, the classic oopsie daisy paradigm. Well,
yes, of course. It's the oopsie daisy paradigm, obviously. You know what? Let's move away from shit.
Okay.
As much as I'd love to, stick around on the subject matter, it's time to move on to fact number 3.
Oh, shit.
So, Bill, I really want you to explain this one to me.
Okay, I got it.
Ryan once placed 2 slices of cheese in Matt's room as revenge for Matt putting the Quran in his pillow. So, obviously, the classic double cheese in the bedroom move.
Yeah.
Revenge. But could you kind of detail...
What is there to explain about this? This is just a classic boys being boys, doing what they got to do to survive.
Hey, some of our listeners are... I'm sorry, guys, but some of our listeners are, I'm going to say, because we're all thinking it, European.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, but, some of them deserve to know. We must bestow them with culture. And so, Bill, do so you must.
Well, it's an old South Carolina ritual that we do here. If you just wake up, you got a Quran in your pillow, you got to put 2 slices of cheese in the offender's room, and it cancels out any prankery that happened before.
It's in Sharia law. It says, thou who hidest a Quran in the pillow of another man must have cheese hidden in their quarters.
What cheese was it, Bill?
It was a nice Gouda. Good Gouda.
Okay, wow.
Kind of expensive, but nothing's above the law, the Sharia law. And everyone knows Super Mega are devout Muslims, so they have to do that. They have to follow that. So,
Yeah, the Quran in the pillow maneuver, it's just, I remember that happening to everyone in college,
Yeah.
So it's I totally get the 2 cheese revenge.
Oh yeah, you remember it was just like Flappy Bird. It was just the biggest craze back in college.
It really was, And, some people, of course, didn't like it. Some people would be like, dude, 2 cheese? Are you kidding me? Are you serious, bro? But overall, I think it's actually aged quite well comparatively to some of those other crazes back then. So overall, I would give it a 7.
Yeah.
I
give it a light 7.
Out of 10?
A 7, a yellow 7. A big yellow mellow 7 again. That's
good.
Right.
Everybody give it up for Rav 7. Yeah.
There we go. Thank you. Well, now I feel like I really know Ryan. Just from those 3 fun facts, I feel like I really know you. Like, you really seem like a very 3D person to me right now. And
hides cheese in his friend's room and poops not in the toilet bowl and then poops in his pants. Yeah. I guess
also not in the toilet bowl. 2 facts about you pooping not in the right place, not in the designated location. Let's call it that. I don't want to judge, say right or wrong. Who am I to do that, right?
Yeah, I mean, nothing encapsulates me like those fun facts.
But imagine we didn't read those facts out, right? Mm-hmm. How would you describe yourself, Ryan?
How would I describe myself?
Yes.
I just I don't know, very much introverted, I would say. I'm mostly
conceited
in my cave playing video games and watching movies, and that's pretty much how every day goes.
God, you're so full of yourself.
I know.
God. Arrogant prick.
Listen to this guy. He only likes himself. Jesus.
You fucking conceited prick.
Yeah, the only friend he needs is himself. Fuck.
Too good for us, huh? Okay. All right, big guy. I get it. Mr. Tough Guy, I'm too good for this world. Okay.
Mr. I'm all the company I need. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
But speaking of company, I'm going to use that as a segue because that's what we do here. So tell us about what the future holds for Super Mega.
Oh, God.
You guys just made some big moves.
We did.
Right. You guys just up and had a massive dispute with Aaron Hansen publicly.
Mm-hmm.
There was some violence involved. Somebody got punched. I'm not going to say it because, we've got Reddit for that.
Susie.
But just tell me what's the future got for you? What do you see going forward? What do you want to accomplish?
Well, something that I would like to accomplish would be to put more live action content out there with Super Mega, and that would include possibly filming a music video with the 2 present boys other than me.
Ew.
Wait, hold on.
That's gross.
Wait, hold on. Wait, is that us?
I think that.
Wait, are you talking about us?
I think that would be Rav and Kill Bill, the rapper.
I don't know those guys. Those
no,
are
Bill.
wrong.
He means like you and me.
No, that's not. That can't be correct. That's not. I would never do that.
You're probably right.
Could y'all imagine if we made a music video together? That would be sick. I
would honestly, if I don't like using if, but it is a big if, I guess, because I don't like also to be too certain about the future. But I would love that. I would love nothing more because I really love your work, and I think you guys are someone who really gets us. Like in terms of not just, you don't just enjoy our music. I think on a level, just on a personal human level, I think we connect in terms of the sense of humor and stuff.
Well,
and so
first we started Super Mega to directly entertain you two.
I knew it.
But then other people liked the content as well, and so it just grew from there.
I remember that.
I remember that one where you were like, "Hey, yo, this is for Kill Bill and Rav," and like we ain't even know you guys, and I was just like, "Damn, dude, who are these guys?
Yeah,
who are these bozos?"
Yeah, I remember the first podcast. You're like, "Bill, Rav, here you go," and people forget about that.
Our first episode of Slitherio, we're just like, look, we love the people that are supporting us, but this is really out for Kill Bill and Rav. We just hope that they continue to make great music, and we hope our creative input helps their creative output.
Yeah. Well, actually, all jokes aside, what you guys have been doing has been incredibly helpful because I think a lot of people forget when they think of creators, they kind of think of them in the space of like, okay, they're the person that has made this, that, and the third, and they don't really ponder, an existence outside of that. So outside of me, for instance, recording rap music, I lead I would say a fortunately normal life, an ordinary life. Sorry. Oh no. Sorry. Okay.
Are you okay? You okay, brother?
Yeah. I'm sorry. It was the thing I ate earlier, which is water. So I don't know why the fuck I'm burping. I'm literally just drinking water, but I do apologize.
Rav actually doesn't eat food. He just eats water. He eats frozen water.
I just eat ice cubes. Yeah.
Could you survive by drinking water and eating ice cubes? That should be a challenge.
I was gonna say the answer is no, but if you want to make it into a challenge, then why don't we let our fans decide? Hey guys, Ryan suggests that you try to survive on nothing but ice cubes and water for how long, Ryan? Forever, guys. The forever ice cubes and water only challenge. Really excited to see all your YouTube video submissions. Make sure to @ me on Twitter, and I will most certainly. So do that.
Yo, hold on. I got to bring up a serious topic, and I don't want to segue too hard, but you guys know that rumor that if you eat celery, that it burns more calories than it gives your body because it's like harder to digest. Have y'all ever heard that before?
Sounds like bullshit.
Isn't that one? There's one that's true. There's one that's like foods that really.
Well, it's like if you eat worms or like I don't know, like like some sort of worms that eat you on the inside, then maybe that's true. But
like a tapeworm.
I think some people do eat tapeworms though.
As a diet thing.
Yeah, no, because it's tasty. No, it's for it's to lose weight. I think.
Is this an American culture?
I do it.
Dude, probably one of them gross Europeans again,
That's how I keep my super slim figure. My super slim figure is all just because I just shoveled tapeworms in my mouth constantly.
What if you end up eating so many you're still like massive because you're just like eating like a truckload of tapeworms every day?
It's like I expand because I'm just full of
They're
live
eating
tapeworms.
each other. The tapeworms are dying and eating each other because there's no other sustenance left for them.
It sounds goofy, but it also sounds like the next like celebrity craze that's gonna go on, supported by Gwyneth Paltrow or something like that.
Yo, shout out Gwyneth Paltrow. She's my hero.
Yeah,
good
dude,
lady.
You look just like her.
Okay, there's an article here that says it's on foodandwine.com, which I don't know how reputable it is.
It doesn't say food and celery now, does it?
Yeah. Study finally confirms eating celery burns more calories than it contains. When you're trying to lose weight, it's very much a numbers game, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to read this whole article, but it's a whole article about it. So,
who's their source?
I don't know, dude. Who cares?
Do they have citations? No, you're right. What am I asking? I'm stupid. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, dude. I don't have the best Wi-Fi connection on my phone right now, so I'm thinking it's true, and because I don't want to click anymore. So it's true.
They have a lot of weird like Hollywood things wasn't there a thing where they would take blood from younger people and then inject it into their own faces?
I've never heard of that, but I mean, I'll do it.
Okay, so there's one thing for real, for sure, that I know is a fact, is like they take blood from you and they inject it into your face over and over again, and it's like supposed to like revitalize your skin cells or whatever in your face. But I also...
What?
Yeah, and I believe there's one where it's like they take blood from younger people and then they just, I don't know where they inject it, maybe not the face, maybe just inject it into themselves, and they just basically take that blood. And recently some research come out where that's like, hey, so looks like it does nothing. So, yeah. So that's sick.
I mean, people really just be doing shit without like any kind of like FDA approval. So they're just like, oh yeah, fuck it. Like, yeah, I'll do that.
Have y'all seen that new thing that's going on where it's like, it's people, they put needles in their face and their face bleeds and they just let their face bleed and dry on their face? It's like
Yes. That's also one of the like those similar things for
My
sure.
mom does that.
Didn't someone get HIV from it?
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. And I just got source is bbc.co.uk, so somewhat reputable, I would say, of course. The super rich are injecting blood from teenagers to gain quote-unquote immortality. And then a year later, it came out some research came out that said it doesn't do that. It does nothing. So, but that's sick.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, BBC, British, European, can't trust them.
Yeah, I mean, I'll never... First of all, BBC, gross. If your publication is Big Black Hawk and you're expecting me to trust whatever you're printing, fat chance.
Also, red is the color of communism, and what is BBC's logo, and what is CNN's logo? All I'm saying.
Oh my fucking God. Thank you.
Stay woke. Yo, my third eye hella open right now, bro.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Actually, it goes back to where we digressed from, the whole color red. I actually got into you boys through your playthrough of Papers, Please. Mm-hmm. And I was going through like a weird time in my life where I had to be moving around quite a lot. I had to be on the move a lot. So I would just put, the playthrough on my phone, put the headphones on, and just go about in my day. And it really made the time fly. The days, I was just walking around giggling to myself like an idiot. And
you do that already, Rev.
I do that already because I have a condition.
But now you had a reason. Or an excuse.
I was just pointing at my headphones. I'm like, "Dah," and so it was really helpful.
That's all of our fans, man, all of them.
Yeah, exactly. But it was really helpful because it was, it just felt like, I don't know how to explain it, but it felt like it kind of removed that sense of being alone and time being a drag. It just felt like I was cooling with a couple friends, and also I'm a mute and they don't acknowledge my existence. But aside from that, just the same, like buddies, straight up buddies. That'd be some shit though, like if that's how it was, just like sitting with you guys and you're like never acknowledging my existence.
Every listener is like the Kenny of the group.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go. And in the end, we're all gonna die. So just wanted to say thank you.
Yeah. What a microcosm we just found of life. We are the Kenny of Super Mega. Everyone is.
Yeah.
You guys are very, very nice for like supporting and being very supportive of our content. Even though it is YouTube Let's Plays, I enjoy playing games, and I'm glad some people like watching it.
Well, speaking for myself, I grew up with video games, and my mom was a gamer. Hashtag gamer mom alert.
Your mom was the Joker.
Also, yeah, and
the real gamer.
It was real. So to me, like games like shaped a lot of my understanding of the world. I learned English through playing Pokemon, and
is that a real fact? Or are you fucking with me?
It's a real fact. That's a real fact because my mother tongue is Russian. Although my Russian isn't as good as my English these days. But I first spoke Russian, then Spanish, then English.
You just said mother tongue. That's fire.
Did I say mother tongue?
Yeah, my mother tongue. That's Russian. That's hella Russian. You colluding right now?
I'm colluding right now. I'm sorry. I got to be honest. I was colluding right there for a second. Can you cut the collusion out?
Do you know how to say, let's say, subscribe to Super Mega for more funny videos in Russian?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what subscribe is in Russian.
Join.
Google subscribe. Yeah, join Super Mega.
What are you coercing your fans into?
Just being a part of the cause.
Yeah. You know what? Okay, yeah, I guess I could say it. It would be something like присоединитесь Super Mega for what? Like join Super Mega in what?
Just on YouTube? For funny videos.
Присоединитесь Super Mega.
You sound exactly like a Russian man would want, like having to say that, being forced to say that. Just Super Mega.
He actually knows how to say it. He's just really disappointed.
Для смешных YouTube video, I guess. So,
I love how he just comes out with the I guess.
Like, it's so weird. The only time I ever speak Russian these days. So I like to think I don't have an accent yet, although there's this one Russian dude who said I'm starting to develop an accent.
Okay.
I never really speak with Russian people because I don't speak kami. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You get it? And unless my mom calls me. And so sometimes we sort of jump between English and Russian. And so
a lot of people do that. Like there's a lot of friends that I know, let's say they're Chinese and their parents will speak to them in Chinese and they'll respond back in English. Shit like that. Did you say gross? Did you say gross?
I said gross because kami is, again, just because of that and literally no other reason.
It's the communism bit. It's not the race bit,
It's not, Ryan, I think you're wrong because there's no such thing as race if you look into the studies. So who's the racist here? You know what I mean?
We are all one race, communist.
Yeah, dude.
The communist race.
We're either capitalist or communist. That's the way I see it. And my mom speaks like Spanglish with like everybody. So Except for me, she speaks a Ruskalish with me. Is that what it would be? Or Englishin? I don't know. It sounds.
I don't know.
weird.
It sounds. You know what?
Kami.
Yeah, Kami. I just had to channel my like South Carolinian dad for a moment.
You know what? You know what rhymes with dad?
Chad.
Ooh.
I was gonna say ad, and you just ruined it.
I'm sorry, dude. Can we do that over?
Well, you can't spell ad without. You can't spell Chad without ad.
Yeah. Ad is spelled. Actually, Chad is just the ch is silent. So
Chad is silent.
yeah, we do a lot of Chad reads around here.
Okay, can we just call instead of like can CH be its own letter and we call it ch? Like how like in like Spanish they have like ena, enya. You know,
in Russian that's an actual letter. In Russian it's an actual letter. Ch is a letter.
Dude.
That ass.
Dude, I'm moving to Russia.
They fucking know. They know. Yeah, dude, you should, dude. It's fucking dope. So it's time for the ad read. Boys, do we have a fantastic sponsor this week? I am super excited. So let me take you guys on a journey.
Take me. Just take me there.
Hypothetical situation, okay? Just imagine, if you will.
Okay.
I know it's gonna be difficult for you guys
closing my
because you're not creative people like I am, right?
My eyes are closed.
But
I'm ready.
Try if you will. You don't need to close your eyes.
Oh.
You can open up your.
Well,
open your mouth as well at the same time. And your nostrils.
All right.
There you go. Stay like that the entire time. Okay, so you ever be walking down the street, right, and then seeing an act of a gross act of injustice take place in front of you, right? And it's awkward. It's awkward on many levels. Let's say you see an old lady being like just walking, minding her own business, and then somebody elbows her in the nose. She falls. And then that person starts stomping her out. Next thing you know, another person joins in, starts stomping her out. A minute in, just a whole lot of people stomping this old lady out. And you standing there and it's awkward for you because you know it ain't right.
Bitch is dead.
It ain't right. But what do you do? Keep your mouth open, right? What do you do, right? Because on one hand, if you try to go and help her, you would be going against the grain, The public would shun you because they're like, oh, look at this fucking hipster, right? Siding with the grandma. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to be a social outcast, right? Number one. Number A, let's call it that. Number A, or letter one. And then number B would be that you can't win. Even if you try to help out and try to fight those people, you're probably going to get stomped out with her, right? So what do you do? It's still going to weigh on your conscience if you don't do anything, you think, right? Introducing Close Your Eyes. That's right. Our sponsor, Close Your Eyes, helps you solve that exact problem. You see an old lady getting stomped out? Just close your eyes. And it's not happening. And that's it. Because now, sure, you might think to yourself, well, I still hear the old lady being stomped out, but guess what? Your imagination kicks in. And maybe it's not an old lady being stomped out by a group of thugs. Maybe it's an old, mean bitch being stomped out by freed slave children who made that phone you have in your pocket, right? It's been months that they've been tortured. Some of their brothers and sisters have died. It's been like they have had a whole like trilogy of movies in terms of like events happen to them, right? And they're stomping her out. It's like the redemption moment. So if you close your eyes and you imagine that doesn't weigh on your conscience so much. So, Bill, you've been using Close Your Eyes for about 28 years now. Could you please tell us a little bit about the product?
Can I close my mouth open? Can I close my mouth?
Okay, you can close your mouth.
Okay,
you can
good.
Close your mouth.
I've been literally sitting here with my mouth open like a fucking asshole this whole time. Okay, dude, I've been doing it. Honestly, I rarely open my eyes nowadays. It's 2019, man. Stuff's going on all the time, and it's not. Some of it isn't pretty, And that old lady, she isn't gonna make it. Let's just be real, How many kicks do you think it takes to kill an old lady? Like 4? Like realistically,
I don't know. I think some of them can be pretty strong, hefty,
pretty wily old ladies.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen some old ladies where I was like, damn.
I'm just saying, for the sake of my own argument and what helps me sleep at night, is she's not going to make it anyway. You know, you got to close your eyes, just keep on going. I mean, I don't even open my eyes when I'm driving. You know,
that's great.
I just, you know, at the end of the day, man, the day ends, you know, and, you know, you're going to get where you're going or you're not, you know, and, you know,
Ryan, can you please explain the technology behind this product?
Well, hello, I'm Ryan from Super Mega. You may know me from creating Let's Plays and other videos on the internet. I've been using Close My Eyes for about 15 years, ever since my uncle crept into my room late at night. And the technology behind this is great, because it's purely powered by your imagination, which knows no bounds, so it never runs out. Those nights I could have been at Disney World, or on a roller coaster, or even...
Who's to say you weren't?
Or even eating a corn dog with extra mustard.
And the best part about it, it's vegan.
Good vegan.
Close Your Eyes is 100% vegan.
Doesn't harm animals.
No animals have been tortured. Nope, not at all. Unless you're hearing animals being stomped out. But then again, your imagination kicks in and maybe it's not that, you know?
Yeah.
Think about it.
I've been thinking about it.
Close Your Eyes today. Thank you very much to our sponsor. Must say, it's really good. It's a product that I can finally get behind after episodes and episodes of products that have been pretty good, pretty strong. I think I can finally say that this is the one. This is the one that I actually wouldn't mind spending money on.
Wait, you haven't spent money on all of our sponsors up until now?
Oh, shit.
No, we get the products for free, dummy. Wait, you don't get them for free?
Dude, I've literally been spending so much money. I have no money.
Mama sure ain't raised no punk. No, instead she raised someone insecure as fuck, and that's me. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Mama sure ain't raised no punk. No, instead she raised someone insecure as fuck, and that's me. Yeah, that's me. Look, I don't believe in compliments directed at me, but I trust criticism, I dissect it badly. I overthink to talk about it, never happy. Said I don't accept no help, and truth is, dog, it never happened. I'm sure right friends only cause they don't know me well enough. Otherwise they would never fuck with Beelzebub. I hate cameras, mirrors, most reflective surfaces. I'm an assortment of many nervous ticks, they set me up. Upset as fuck as soon as I open my eyes each morning. I let y'all slide each time, and I despise me only. My face looks stupid, my stats are stupid, my hair dumb. My friends but a fluke, qualities we share none. I'm short-tempered, short on rationale. My bark big, my bite not, I'm a tragic foul. Even in my own shoes, barely last a mile. Not convincing when I crack a smile. As a child, mama sure ain't raised no punk. No, instead she raised someone insecure as fuck, and that's me. Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Mama sure ain't raised no punk. No, instead she raised someone insecure as fuck, and that's me. Yeah, that's me. Yo. I don't wanna be remembered as the motherfucker that let you suckers take advantage of me till my lungs collapse. Took a lot of shit from everybody, now I'm busting back. Think I'm playing, you can suck my dick and balls right from the back. That's me.
You know, Ryan, they call you Ganja Gremlin on the streets, right?
Yeah,
and I was just wondering.
Wait, what?
Only on the streets, though.
Yeah.
Only on the streets. No, only on the streets.
Yo, you get arrested and it says aliases Ganja Gremlin.
Is Ryan Magee, he also goes by the surname Ganja Gremlin.
I mean, honestly, you're a Ganja Gremlin right now, but what would you want to achieve for yourself in the future? Do you have like long-term goals, something that might not necessarily seem attainable just yet? Is it something that you'd like to do? Because I know you've been before you were doing YouTube, you kind of were already doing some broadcasting stuff, right?
Yeah, I was doing broadcast journalism at high school, and then I did some freelance stuff in college. But honestly, like, it's weird because this is, ever since I started YouTube, this is kind of where I've wanted to be, which is self-sustaining and being able to create. And that's all I've ever wanted, is just to make stuff and be kind of like well off in terms of not like having a mountain of debt.
Yeah.
So I can't have a budget to make stuff. But now since Matt and I have a business, Super Mega, we can buy fun little props and hopefully get all these costumes and have better budgets for music videos and have more time to get friends like you on and stuff like that. So it's definitely new because I'm used to just having a job. But
yeah,
I mean, I guess this is technically a job still, but at the same time, it's nothing that I have, like, I don't have a higher up, which is the weird part, because I'm so used to having someone to not look up to, but someone that I'm getting orders from, essentially. And so now I have to...
I see, yeah. I've heard Aaron Hansen is just like, treated you guys like slaves.
Yeah, well, I would say more, like, it was more like indentured servitude.
Right.
But,
yeah.
I mean, same.
Reddit was right all along.
Yeah, I heard he ruled that office with an iron fist, dude. That's what they said on the Reddit.com, dude. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I totally feel you. It's actually, what's interesting is, in a sense, you guys bit our style, and let me explain. All right. So Bill quit his job at the top of the year, right? Mm-hmm. And then a few months later, actually just about a month ago, I quit my job. And now you guys are quitting your jobs, and I just want to say it's cute. It's cute. You guys following in our footsteps. It's kind of adorable.
Yeah, it's a little cute. All this time, everyone's like, "Oh, We Don't Suck" is an off-brand Super Mega, but how the tables have turned. You quit your jobs, like us.
Yeah.
Well,
that's right.
Y'all's business model was just something that we couldn't ignore, just because of how good it was. We went.
True.
They quit their jobs. Why can't we do it? And it was just as simple as that. There was no forward thinking into it. It was just strictly kind of just copy paste. We're seeing that works, so we're just. I'm not saying we're stealing it, but we're taking. You're
taking inspiration.
Yeah, okay. Inspiration is definitely a good word to use.
Homage.
We're taking inspiration from the gods that are Kill Bill and Rav.
Right. And you know what? You guys, in paying homage, you guys have definitely made it your own thing, because what's different between what we're doing and you're doing is you're actually making a lot of money, right? So I kind of like how you guys did something different.
Oh, dude, I swim in it every morning. I go out into my big pool house. That's the size of 3 Olympic swimming pools, just cause.
The squeakiness wasn't actually your chair. It's the pile of money you're sitting on is squeaking the floorboards.
Because it's so heavy.
The floor's about to break at any moment because the money's so heavy.
No, I'm using stacks of money as a footrest.
Right, yeah. And that's the only difference between us. And, had we thought of that, we probably would have done that too. But, we get it. It's your thing. We're not going to bite. We're just going to let you guys do you, because we want to see you succeed. We want to see you thrive, boys, okay? We want to put you on the map, okay?
Well,
you being on this episode is going to blow you up.
You know how many subscribers you guys are going to get from being on here?
At least 10.
At least 10.
At least 10. Can you imagine?
And you're going to be sitting there and you're going to be like, oh, you're going to look at that money pile you got, and it's going to get even bigger, and you're going to go like, wow, thanks, boys.
Could you imagine being in a room with 10 people that like you, Ryan? That's crazy. Just imagine.
I'm going to be sitting in my room masturbating, not being able to get my dick up and being frustrated, and all of a sudden I'm going to notice the Social Blade numbers skyrocketing and I'll come instantly because I'll be like, my best friends Bill and Rav caused this incline that is going to build me into an empire.
The Game Grumps are going to be knocking on your doors like, please, like, hook us up. They're going to be begging on their knees.
Aaron and Dan are going to be editing for us.
They're going to be editing for you, and you guys are going to be editing for us. Okay? And while we're editing for, I don't know, Obama or someone like that.
That's how the Let's Play pyramid works.
Yeah,
I already edit for Obama. Actually, I didn't want to announce it now, but I mean, the cat's out of the bag. Me and Obama are real tight. He's really gonna be real upset when he finds out I'm.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's let's not do that.
Sorry, guys.
Real talk, y'all seen that video of Obama showing off his penis on an airplane?
Wait, what?
Hook me up.
Yeah, I need that.
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up and send it in the Discord. Wait 1 second.
Yeah. Hook me up.
Obama.
Damn.
Penis.
So that video exists, and we're doing this shit right now. Like, if I knew that existed, instead of having an episode, we could have just like episode 31 and just release that video over and over again every episode.
Okay, hold on. I'm about to send it in the Discord. It's not a good quality video, but it's something. Okay, there. Click on that.
Rav, Bill, and Ryan are currently watching a video of Barack Obama parading his erection around a crowded airplane. Bill is excited.
All right, I'm watching right now.
Bill, are you looking at Barack's penis, the outline of his penis right now, like me?
Dude, I am. I've been a little quiet because this has been a very exciting and enticing moment for me. But yeah.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Look at him. He's all like, look at it. Look at, like, he puts his leg up. Like, he's like, yeah, look at that. Don't act like you're not impressed.
I mean, he's packing, right? Look at that.
I mean, how do you know that it's not his phone?
Because he's talking on his phone in the video while he's showing his penis off.
How do you know it's not his car keys?
Yeah, I forget car keys are huge cylindrical devices that you push into your car like a foot in.
Yeah.
Like, on one hand, I feel like you're agreeing with me, but you're saying it in a tone that makes me kind of doubt that you're fully agreeing with me, but I'm gonna let it pass.
That's just your insecurity, Rav. I can't do nothing about that.
That's a you problem, dog.
Oh, here, Rav. Just close your eyes, buddy.
Okay, I'm closing them. Wow.
See, sponsor comes to work, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, well, there you go. I just love our sponsors.
Dude, how much did you have to pay for the sponsor to close your eyes? Like, we never got into how much it is for people to close their eyes.
It's a bit expensive.
Like, whenever someone says it's a bit expensive, don't do it. Like,
yeah.
If someone's afraid to tell you how much something costs, be wary.
Guys, do you guys hear that? Do you guys hear that?
Is that a
alarm,
cowbell?
that cowbell alarm that everyone can hear that won't be edited
and
in
snare
later.
Drum?
Yes, and the snare drum, and what other sound
and a
effect?
triangle?
Yeah, what else do you hear, Ryan? What do you hear right now?
Oh shit, I hear a volcano's eruption. That's
shit.
cool.
And a movie Scream, but not the not that one. Is the that one?
Yeah, dude, that's my favorite one.
That one.
Yeah, that was great. You don't even have to add that one in. Dude, that was it right there. No.
That's amazing, Ryan. How did they make that person make that sound? Did they just tell him, like, yo, scream? And he's like, yup, this is what a scream sounds like.
All those sound effects are from they put microphones in this dude's bedroom, and it's each time he walks in and catches his wife cheating on him.
I think there's some of those are a little, I don't want to say overreaction, because obviously catching your partner cheating on you is pretty bad, but I feel like some reactions are kind of out of pocket, like that's
my
best
favorite
reaction.
one. That's my favorite scream.
My wife is cheating on me.
Yo, the best part about that one is, like, what could make you scream in that way? Like, what would be the thing that makes you scream?
Your wife cheating on you.
And then, like, you do, like, two baby screams, like you're, like, about
disloyal
to cry.
bitch wife.
Dude, I'm gonna walk in.
Or husband.
I'm gonna walk in on Obama plowing my wife and just be like,
Dude, if you walk, okay, like, real talk, Bill, like, be 100% with me right now. Like, this
Go for it.
Don't, like, no joke, 100%. Even though it's gonna sound like a joke question, I want you to imagine this as if it were your reality, right?
Okay.
You walk into your girl giving Obama a blowjob.
Yeah.
How do you react in the moment? In the
exact moment.
You're there. They both are looking at you. Her cock still in her mouth, right? They're both looking at you.
She doesn't stop. She keeps going.
She doesn't keep going. She stops, but the dick's still in her mouth.
Yo, you kind of fucked my mind when you said you walk into your girl and then there was like a long pause, and I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah, you walk into your girl. It's damp, dark, scary, but warm.
So if I walked in and saw my girl, my real life girlfriend, Giving Obama a blowjob.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like one of those things that it's so absurd that I don't know if I could react in a serious way. Like it's like you see it like because like what do you do? Like at first I'd be like, oh my god, I'd be so pissed, but I'd look up and be like, is that Obama? Like
you'd be like,
Mr. President.
In your head, you'd be like, this is a dream. I'm gonna suck his dick too. And then as you're sucking his dick, you're not waking up, so you're like, oh
Wait,
shit.
Ryan, can you explain that thought process? Like, this is a dream. I'm gonna suck his dick too. Why is that your first impulse?
Because if it's a dream, like you can do whatever you want. And
why not like beat the shit out of him, like to establish dominance?
What are you, racist? Do you want to beat up Obama, our first black president?
Dude, the first half white, and I hate them whiteys and half whiteys, so that's why I'd beat him. That's true. He's the first half white president.
Man, our first light skinned president.
Exactly. So I would be like, I don't know, dude. That was really weird, Ryan. Your reaction was, oh, it's a dream. I'm gonna suck his dick too.
A dream come true.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want in a dream. And sucking Barack Obama's dick seems like one of the ways to start your morning off right. Don't even need to get coffee after that. So, Rav, what's going on here?
Well, I mean, okay. I'll answer. So are you posing the same hypothetical to me?
No, with you, it's your mom, not your girlfriend. Or not your...
My fiance or whatever, right? Yeah.
Whatever you want to call
whatever that is.
Whatever you want to call that creature. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Whatever you think it is.
You could just say your girl, that's fine. You didn't have to do that. But okay, so my mom instead of Obama or instead of my girl? No, I'm playing. Okay, instead of my girl. Okay.
Your girl is sucking your mom's dick.
Right. I'd feel like, I bet, sorry, wrong door.
And Obama's watching.
I'd probably say sorry and leave. I don't know. Sorry. Just go.
Yeah, that's what I would do too. I would see Obama and my girl. I'd be like, I'm so sorry. And that's it.
Since you gave us such a hypothetical, I have a hypothetical for you, Ryan. What if you, just imagine you're still working for the Grumps, right?
Of course.
Coming into work, you're running a bit late because you've just been masturbating so much that it slowed you down and you didn't anticipate coming in this late, right? You're just walking way slower than usual. And you come in and people are just like not saying much to you. They're kind of ignoring you as per usual, right? So you're like, okay, cool, nothing out of the ordinary. Then you walk into the editing room, you see Matt at his desk and you see Obama at your desk. And you're like, yo, what? And then Aaron walks past and says, oh, yeah, so we replaced you with the new dude, Barack. Sorry, Ryan. What is your reaction? Do you suck his dick?
And this isn't a dream.
Well, I mean, obviously, if it was a dream, you'd suck his dick. I know that. But imagine this is a real situation. It's again, as ludicrous as it may sound, what would your reaction be? And Matt is kind of like, sorry, dude.
So, I mean, okay. Bill, what do you think my options here are? If I had options, what would they be?
All right. Well, there's a couple options.
Suck him off.
Yeah, you suck him off.
Okay.
Which is always on the table. Just remember that's there on the table.
It's never not on the table.
Yeah, he's into it. You're into it. We're all into it. Okay. Or you could fight it. You could fight him. You could fight him. You could not fight him, not like violently, just charge over to him, but challenge him to a duel. And whoever wins is
like a fencing duel?
No, editing.
An editing duel.
Oh shit!
An edit off, dude.
Thumbnail. Who can make a thumbnail like the funniest thumbnail art in 2 minutes?
The funniest Let's Play thumbnail you can think of. Go.
Right. No, but it's like they tell you what game it is, and it's episode 37 of the Grumps playing Miss Pac-Man, right? They're like, you got to come up with a unique thumbnail for this one, and it's going to be the funniest one, and you only got 2 minutes. Go.
Yeah. Also, whoever loses dies.
I've heard Obama's pretty talented.
Yeah.
In the editing department. Have you seen his dick? Editors have big dicks.
So you're saying my options are get in an editing battle or suck his dick?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Or both, dude.
I thought you were going to give him a few more options than that. But if that was a telltale game, if your life was a telltale game and those were the only two options, you'd probably let the timer run out on that one.
It's like one of those games where you're playing it and you're about to have to kill someone and the options are kill this person or leave them for dead. So it's like you're still doing it. So it's like so nothing really changes.
Yeah. Exactly.
Fuck.
Or you could like just do something non sequitur to like, you know, just get everybody distracted in some kind of way. Like
I could print out a Zoidberg meme and hand it out
right there.
and they while they're laughing, I run away.
That'd be sick.
No, they start laughing, and then Aaron goes like, "What was I thinking? You're fired, Barack." And then you high five Matt and you high five Aaron, and then you're like, "By the way, we're leaving to do our own channel, our own thing."
And then we suck his dick.
And then you suck Barack Obama's dick, yeah. And then everybody wins. I hope this gets added as a sixth fun fact on that page, the fandom page for Super Mega. That fun fact: Ryan would suck Obama's dick if he knew he were dreaming.
Yeah, only if it was a dream.
What a true patriot.
Yeah.
Only in my dreams, I'm a patriot. Y'all remember those old memes? I know I talked about them in one of our podcasts where it's like the narwhal bacons at midnight. You all remember that shit?
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite old rando, or like one of those quote unquote rando phrases or memes from the past, back when we were just boys?
I like that. There was like a bunch of like animated short like songs that were just like repetitive, like the one about the badger. Or like there's a narwhal song too.
This is by the same people who did Baby Monkey and Do You Like Waffles?
I don't know. I know who you're talking about. That's something Perry is his name. I think
Dick Perry. No, what is it? Rick Perry?
Dick
No.
Perry? Yeah, Dick Perry is my favorite Street Fighter.
No, Perry Grip. Perry Grip, I think is what
Perry
they're
Grip.
called.
That's it. I wasn't talking about them, but I remember that. No, like there's this one. I'll find a link in a little bit, but there's this one song. It goes narwhals swimming through the ocean. Something. They were all terrible,
narwhals swimming through the
ocean. Yeah, that one.
Yep.
That was a bop, you know.
Okay.
I hated that though. Even back then, I hated that. Rav, what was your favorite like There was a lot of like nonsensical phrases back then in like 2000.
Because it was funny and random.
Well,
yeah, dude. XD, rar.
Well, growing up in Soviet Russia, you know, the good old burn capitalist pig always sort of tickled me. You know
really
what I mean? It really hits home. So I would probably have to go with that one. Yeah, probably that.
Okay.
Yeah. And any other answer is actually wrong and treasonous. So
Yeah. I remember there's this one. This is a really old one. I saw it like on like albino black sheep when I was like 13 years old. This is this is old, but it was like, like in the Lord of the Rings, his little friend, I can't remember his name. Rav, you would know his name. Samwise, is that his name?
Samwise Gamgee?
I think, but it's like he says like potatoes like one time, and that was like a thing.
You go potatoes, taters.
Yeah, there was like a song like that was set to music, and that was it. And like everybody thought it was like fucking hilarious when I was like 13 years old, and it's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
But
there was lots of stuff like that on Newgrounds and stuff, right?
Yeah. It was fire though.
Although on the audio channel usually.
Big fire.
It was fire.
So
big fire.
Did you just say Newgrounds, home of Ego Raptor and Rubber Ross?
Hell yeah,
dude. Also known as Condom Rastafarian. There
Condom
you go.
Rastafarian.
Yeah, there you go. Condom Shinobi.
I like Condom Shinobi. Condom that's fire.
Yeah, Condom Shinobi Rastafarian. Yeah, I mean that's where Bill and I like ran into each other as well. We used to frequent Newgrounds when we were teenagers, and that's where we all ran into each other. What's cool is like we were huge fans of a lot of the animators like Ross and Aaron, so it's cool that we're now buddies with Ross.
Yeah, Ross is a cool, nice gentleman.
That he is.
Yeah, he really is like such a sweet guy. Yeah, no, I mean Ross is great, and actually, you know, it's Newgrounds. It's I really feel like I owe so much to Newgrounds and everything, and it's good to see that it's still going and kicking, especially since like when the whole Tumblr thing happened.
Yeah, they banned all the not safe for work stuff.
They banned all the porn stuff. yeah, a lot of people rushed over to Newgrounds. But tell me, is this true? I don't know if this is true or somebody was just joshing me, as they say on the streets. Somebody said Pornhub bought Tumblr recently?
Or I think they were looking into buying it, which is actually like pretty cool because
that would be dope if they acquired it.
Well, because like Pornhub, whoever runs the company or whoever makes these decisions, like they're really smart about it. Yeah. And so like for Pornhub to do that, it's just like it's just a good it's like good for marketing and good for business. If they acquired Tumblr, that's a big name that they could that I've never been into, but I'm sure they could create it into some wonderful porn like palace. So
yeah, where else am I supposed to find my super mega yaoi fan art? You know, I'm sick of trying.
I do not. That's one thing I don't do is I'd never like look up to see just in case if there's anything like that. Because I saw one thing one time that was sent to me on Twitter, and I was like, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That is something.
Someone just sent me, okay, it's funny that you guys bring this up because, like, there was this time where, like, people were drawing me and Rav gender bent, like, as women.
Yeah.
And it was kind of adorable. I'm not going to lie. I was a thickie. So, but then somebody recently who has done like fan art for us before, who is like actually like a pretty good artist, did like a little like chibi drawing of me like giving a tit job to a man, you know.
Ooh.
And it was pretty saucy. I did not retweet it. I didn't want to like let everyone know that was okay, you know. So it was an interesting one. So
yeah, but you saved it. You saved it twice just in case you didn't know if it got saved the first time.
Yeah, you know, I might have enjoyed it a few times. Me and Obama, you know, watched it a few times together.
I mean,
watched a still image together and held hands.
Also, I feel like you know, Ryan's pretending to be insecure, but honestly, I bet at home, like when he wakes up on his ceiling, he's got like a giant poster printed of just him and Matt.
It's a giant life-size poster.
Just Matt's face. That's it, because they're that close. they're really good friends. They're just buddies, you know?
Oh,
like
yeah.
good old buddies.
Yeah, it's
he's your boy.
We have a phone, we each have a second phone where it's always on a call with each other. So like he's been listening in this whole time, or he has the option to if he puts his ear up to the second phone. We just like to always be in each other's lives because
it's actually just a cup with a string on it.
Yeah,
like a really long string. Yeah.
Just a few miles.
So
you know,
just a few miles. Yeah, but like it's you guys are buddies. You know, you do crazy things for buddies.
Our love is what powers the communication in that.
Ryan, have you ever sucked someone's dick and then gone, wait, this isn't a dream?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, okay. That's just a funny joke. We're being random.
Dude,
we don't suck.
XD.
Cry laugh.
Nuzzles. Okay, well,
pancakes.
You know what? Oh, dude, did you just say pancake? Dude, you're being so random right now.
Yo, I'm a dinosaur, dog.
Stop.
I'm a dinosaur.
Yeah, can you stop?
Dude, holy
no,
shit.
Stop. No, seriously, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I wouldn't quit it just to get a little time. When the time came round, wasn't ready. Everything changed on a dime. Hindsight down to the 20s. Wait for the bulls, ain't no swimming. Ain't got money, no space, no living. Who the fuck am I to try to change up the flow? Hang up the phone all day, no witness. I don't need to get it, I know say. Still run around like I know say. In the final stage, still feeling down, I don't fade. Ain't no love, ain't no tension. Ain't okay, but pay no attention to the same old brain. And the claims come with it, try to catch me, get alive, but there ain't no difference. I'ma let it all go. Whoa, yeah. I'ma let it all go. Yeah. I'ma let it all go. Yeah. I'ma let it all go. Yeah. I'ma let it all go.
Bom dia, novinha rebola e desce até o chão. Bom dia, novinha rebola e desce até o chão. Bom dia, novinha rebola e desce até o chão. Bom dia, novinha rebola e desce até o chão.
Yeah. Ride through the
city with the windows down. 10 toes tall when the shit go down. How we get so far off jug cook. Never gave a fuck about a look book. My mama say, keep your head outside them clouds. I got ticks all over my mind and I can't shake them off till I write them down. It's a motherfucking crying shame. Am I insane to crave failure? See, it's all stale to me. I only wanna be recognized for shit that I'll always fail to be. I put it down for the click. Wanna climb mountains and shit. We 94, you 2006. Rep my city, I'ma let them all know. All these stresses, I'ma let it all go.
Whoa, yeah. I'ma let it all go.
Let it all go. Let it all go.
I'ma let it all go. Yeah. I'ma let it all go.
Let it all go. Let it all go.
I'ma let it all go.
Bom dia, novinha rebola e desce até o chão. Bom dia, novinha rebola e desce até o chão. Bom dia, novinha rebola e desce até o chão. Bom dia, novinha rebola e desce até o chão.
Let it all go. Whoa, yeah. I'ma let it all go.
Bom dia, novinha rebola.
I'ma let it all go.
Brinca daqui, brinca de lá, brinca daqui, brinca de
I'ma let it all go. I'ma let it all go.